are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Cali and Japan. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll get us started.
Center fielder, Andrew
Now the
McCutchen.
first pitch from CC. And we are underway here this evening. As the first pitch misses for ball one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In comes Judge. And that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch.
Nope, that's
Might
inside.
have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at one. Slider stayed too low. Ball two. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Machado is there. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. Two gone. So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding in is the third baseman, Jose Bautista. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball one.
No strikes.
Two out, nobody on.
That's ball
And that
two.
misses low and inside.
2-0.
Two balls and no strikes. Three and
Ball,
0
that's
now.
outside.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a four-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Hit sharply on the ground. Machado has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Japan, right fielder.
Now
Aaron.
a check
1-0.
swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. On the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Oral
Batting
Orr.
second.
He'll get to take
Third
his
baseman.
first cuts here.
Oral
In there,
Orr.
and it's 0-1. Orr is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Albert
Batting
Pujols.
third.
First chance
Third
for him
baseman,
here with a runner at
Albert.
first and one gone.
Pujols.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Judge stands at first with one out. Breaking ball.
Count,
That's in the
2-1.
dirt as he takes a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2
Batting
gone.
fourth.
And here
Center
comes
fielder.
Junior.
Ken Griffey
Scott
Jr.
comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Missed with a slider. big
Inside,
curveball
ball
just
two.
misses apparently. Ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs
Nope,
and
that's
get
down.
themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their
that's
opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And this pitch misses for
Batting
ball
fifth.
4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring
Gary
position now with 2 away.
0-1.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away here as
The
this
count's
one
1-1.
swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. There to take it is
He's
Ramirez. And the 2-out threat will not. So here's the cleanup hitter, Billy Williams. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Billy Williams.
First pitch of the
Whoa,
inning
that's
is
down.
taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers
Hey.
faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see
Batting
one
fifth.
flamethrower
Right
and one guy
fielder,
that throws below the speed
Nelson
limit.
Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. And
Ball
that
1, no
slider's
strike.
almost in the dirt.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now at the
Batting
plate,
sixth.
Larry Doby.
Left fielder,
Ready with the
Larry
first pitch.
Doby.
Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good
1
2
ball, 2
strike
strikes
pitch,
to
but he
count.
misses high 1-2. Sabathia is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not
And the throw is in time to get him. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
left fielder, Giancarlo
Hit back up the middle.
Stanton.
Throw over by
He's
Utley,
out.
1 away. Striding into the
Batting
box, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman,
Here comes the first pitch.
Albies.
And that one
Yep,
just
that ball
missed
went out.
outside. Runs
2 balls,
outside, so
no
it
strike.
goes to 2-0 now. High and deep down the left field line. Doby sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 2-1 is
No,
looked
that's
at for
down.
ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8,
Here's Manny Machado now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Machado.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Scott steps into his windup. 0-2 on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too
The
low,
count is
apparently.
1-2.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Williams in foul ground, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's a pop-up now. Or waits on it. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now a tough out in the... Zach Cozart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So striding in, Mike Scott, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Scott.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before.
Got him looking, and so here now is the pitcher, CC Sabathia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Cozart has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Cozart. On to first, and there were 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Oral Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Two outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point.
Oh,
if this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Popped him up. Batista over to his right. And that retires the side. Digging in now, Andrew McCutcheon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Second baseman, number 26.
Now the first pitch from CC. Here's a
Ball,
first pitch
that's out.
slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Line drive to center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Utley. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Bautista has a base hit. Striding in once again, Billy Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
0-1.
And he gets ahead 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now batting, Larry Doby. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. On to second for the force out. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
A little bouncer. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Next will be the
Fielder number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
And it's clear they still respect Junior's bat here, so they'll go ahead and give him first on the intentional walk.
Now batting.
First pitch
Catcher,
on its way.
Harry.
Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he's safe. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And he'll get under it to put it away and foul. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip.
Catcher, Gary
First pitch of the at-bat.
Your attention, please.
Grounder down the line at third. Moore ranges to his left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Here's the first pitch to him.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters doing it in different. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Orr fields it cleanly.
He's
and
out.
Throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Mike Scott. First time up, he went down looking.
Scott.
And a good
Ball,
idea to hold
catch
off
inside.
on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good...
And we'll have to leave it there. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Albies, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early.
1 ball,
Pitcher
2
pulled the
strikes.
string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
This one for Cozart at short. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out. Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. After it is McCutchen. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Green. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Utley's up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time. Trevor Hoffman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Trevor
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Changeup in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the leadoff man set down now for Chase Utley. In there at the knees, strike 1.
The count.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game,
Off
Matty.
the plate, ball one.
It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Throw to first
He's
will
out.
take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Third
Ready for
baseman,
another shot now. Jose Bautista. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You
Ball.
still have a strike to work
The
with,
count
and you
is 1
can't
and
be
2.
thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And it's the
2-2 the count.
2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2.
And the right fielder is there to... Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a
Leading off
base
for
hit back
Japan.
in the first inning of play.
right fielder, Aaron.
In there for
Judge.
strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. And right into the shift. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And
1
a
ball, 2
neck-high
strikes, the count.
fastball that time.
There's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Fastball swung on and now for the first out.
Third
Ready with the
baseman,
first pitch. Here it comes.
4.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Here's Albert now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Or leads off first with 1 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run for second. Josh Hader takes the mound to try to get out of this
Now
mess.
pitching.
There are 2 on with only 1 away. But he gets back in
Easy
time,
there, he's
safe
safe.
at second base. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Missed with a slider. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Ball.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That's outside.
And that one just missed outside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Billy Williams. No hits to this point. And he'll step off and try again.
Billy Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in. On to first.
He's
and a
out.
big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Once again, a 3-2. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Larry Doby. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked.
And the throw to first is there in the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Brian Dozier is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Dylan Betances comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the hind. And they have taken the lead. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Hoffman. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here comes the 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Settling in now, Worrell Orr. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that misses for ball 1. Liner toward right center. Machado rounds third and is digging for the plate, and this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well. Striding in once again, Albert Pujols, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if you can stay down below the knees like that.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Or at third with 2 away. High pop-up. Sanchez is there. And the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Calling for it, Judge. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Popped high in the air. Dozier is there for it. 2 down. Now batting, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering. Jim Edmonds will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jim Edmonds.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-hander. Victor Robles will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so...
And we'll have to leave it there.
Your attention, please.
So the new pitcher is set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Hit back up the middle. Cozart is there. And that's out number 1.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out to center field. McCutcheon is under it. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Dozier. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Matt Kemp, come on now and pinch run here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Kemp leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire.
Now pitching. Fernando
and a same situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jose Bautista. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Griffey Jr. is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Japan and Anaheim. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge.
Leading off for Japan, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Oral Orr, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down, 56 degrees here at first pitch. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Standing in, Albert Pujols.
First baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a throw over, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Or a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pitch out,
2-0.
nothing doing. And he is in there. Now the 2-0 home. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Junior. And he makes the catch for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here comes Junior. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Ryan sets. Here's the 1-1. 1-2. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Jones is under it, and that's the third out. Striding in, King, slugger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Into the corner and slicing foul.
That's a ball.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Orr comes up with it. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jr.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Ken Griffey Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. Lays off 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Popped him up. Pujols moving to his left. And that ends the inning. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Stanton. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Popped straight up. Pujols in foul ground, and no one will get this one. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Second baseman.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's
a ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Schmidt waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Manny Machado. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch.
Throw to Pujols is going to be. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Babe Ruth.
And he takes ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Judge takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Third baseman.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. The 0-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Pujols is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting seventh.
Ready now, Mike Schmidt will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt. Strike called, 2-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in, Mike Piazza. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mike Piazza.
First offering on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge will get there, and he puts it. So here now's the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. 9-1-2 due up.
Felix Hernandez.
A bouncer up the middle. Schmidt has it. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Very weakly on the ground. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again. Worrell Orr. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Lifted down the line in left. Ruth is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Albert Pujols flied out in his first at-bat, so it'll make him 0 for 1 so far. Ryan sets. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Missed with a breaking ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ruth moves over, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Nolan Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up.
In comes Judge.
But he won't get there. It falls in. Ready for another chance. King,
The batter,
slugger.
number
He got on
7,
top of
second
one and was a
baseman.
ground out victim
King,
last time.
Slugger.
Hit on the ground to third. There's one.
He's up.
On to first.
Oh.
A double play. Stepping in and ready for another
center
shot.
fielder,
Ken
number
Griffey
24.
Jr. 0 for 1
Ken
after he took a look at
Griffey
strike
Jr.
3 in his first plate appearance.
Ball
And
one,
a
no
slider
strike.
runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw over to
He's
Pujols at first. He'll take care of him. Standing in, Gary Sanchez.
Leading
He
off
flew
the
out in
catcher.
his last at-bat.
Catcher.
Here comes the
Gary
first pitch.
Sanchez.
There's a
Ball
fastball
inside.
that just misses. Ball 1.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The big
Nope, that's off the
curveball
plate.
just
Ball 2.
misses apparently. Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Left
It
fielder.
was a double for him in his
Giancarlo
first turn at the plate.
Stanton.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Here's the second baseman, Scooter
The
Gennett.
batter,
He's
number
0
3,
for 1 thus
second
far.
baseman, Scooter Gennett.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. And
Ball
he
next
misses
in.
with it. 1-1. Two balls and a
ball 2.
strike to Gennett.
Two
Boy,
balls,
that's
one
a
strike.
great breaking
Count.
ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4,
Out.
6,
Out.
3 on a nice dig at first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert
Leading off the
Pujols.
fourth
His last
inning,
at-bat didn't
first
go his
baseman,
way as he popped
Albert
out in foul territory.
Pujols.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Ball,
On the
that's
strike.
inside.
And that one just missed
outside.
outside.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed
D-Rod.
if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off
Full
and the
count,
count runs
3-2.
full.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And a great pitch there as
The
Pujols
left
swings
fielder,
and misses,
number
and it's
3.
always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. And
Ball,
he lays
that's
off there,
inside.
1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And did he
Two
go
balls,
around?
no strikes.
No, he did not. Ball 2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The right
So
fielder,
digging
number
in now,
99.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron
He's 0 for 1 after
Judge.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss,
0-1.
but he's right on here. 1 strike. And it's a ball
One
and
ball,
2
2
strikes
strikes
now
to
to Aaron Judge.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Another try at 2-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. Striding in, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Manny Machado.
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Pujols is there for it. 1 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit toward the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field. Griffey waits on it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Baseman, Chipper Jones.
Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. Now to the plate, Mike Piazza. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Mike Piazza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Here.
Starting to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike. Leading off the inning, Oral 4, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is.
4.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops, ball 1. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here.
1-1.
Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Throw over to the
good.
bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Throw won't get him. The 1-2. Line drive to left.
Fuck.
Ruth is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball, or is off at first with 2 away. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to Pujols at first, he'll take care of. Stepping into the box, Nolan Ryan. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Nolan Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. King, slugger. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. So with 2 gone now, Junior gets a shot with the bases empty.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Albert now, the runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. Pujols has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. On its way is pitch number 75. In there, strike one.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting out.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3 and 2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Another full count pitch on its way. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in once again, Scooter Gennett. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. At the plate, Manny Machado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Just missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. And ready for another shot now. Babe Ruth. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Counts even at 1 and 1 to Ruth. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And he got him. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Late that time for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Got him to go down swinging there. Aaron Judge becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Gennett gloves it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him. Digging in to try it again, Felix Hernandez. He's appearing here in the form of his Hardware Series card. Jason Giambi is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That counts. 1-1.
Bases are empty. One man out. Change up right on the outside corner for a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Popped him up. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, two are gone to start the 8th inning.
Third baseman.
Riding in once again, 4-4. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. So now with two away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Number 5. Albert
Stepping in and
Pujols.
ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And he's safe. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
He's safe.
And he is in there. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
3-0 to him now. Ryan sets. 3-0 on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Here's a look over to first.
He's safe.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move
Now
into
batting,
scoring position at
center
second.
fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
1-2.
Grounded to the right. And a super play to gun his man. Dylan Betances is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in once again, Mike Schmidt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there. For strike 1.
Mike Schmidt.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mike Piazza. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 4-1.
Outside.
checks his swing
2
here,
balls,
but he does
no
so in
strikes.
time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Checks his swing,
2
but this
balls,
pitch is
1
right
strike.
there for strike one. He's fallen
Down to
behind
3-1.
now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first
The
2 men he
pitcher,
faces
number
out of the
30,
bullpen.
Nolan Ryan. Your
Chris
attention,
Davis
please.
will grab a bat and
Now
hit for the
coming in
pitcher
to
here.
pitch Chris Davis. Now pitching, Tony.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now
Johnny
pitching.
Bench will get the
Johnny
call here as he'll hit for
Bench.
the pitcher. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the... Eric Gagne comes on from the
Now
pen,
pitching.
hoping to finish this
Eric
one off here in the top of the
Gagne.
9th. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3
Leading off
tries
for
so
Japan.
far. He's struck out once. And right into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton
fielder.
now, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Frank Thomas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Frank Thomas.
Here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Gagne is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Ball 1.
D-Rod.
1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses.
That's
Ball
ball
2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay
3
off
balls,
of as a
1
hitter.
strike.
That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The 3-1. And
No,
he
that's
lays
a
off
ball.
ball
Take the
4.
base.
So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate, Manny
Shortstop.
Machado. He'll be looking for
Manny
something he could
Machado.
drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pujols is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay,
Here now.
and as a result... Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Conquerors and the Fire. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's Big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch.
Aaron Judge.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Behind 0-2 now. Ryan has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Line drive, base hit to right. Digging in, Albert Pujols.
Batting third, first baseman
From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 2-1. Hit in the air to right field. Hook backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Shot weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Junior. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding forward now, Hunter Hook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Hunter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Hunter Hook sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. That was ball 1. Guerrero is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, This guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Dozier fields it cleanly, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he's safe. Hard hit ball to second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Batting 7th. Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to Pujols, and it's a double play. Digging in, Manny Machado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Too tight was that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So here now is the pitcher, Felix Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero will reach out with one hand to make. So coming to the plate, Babe Ruth, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Babe Ruth
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6th.
At the plate, Mike Schmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Hernandez readies the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Missed with a slider. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Hernandez looks in. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's the strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Pulled toward right center field. Junior's in pursuit. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-1 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
The 1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound.
A swing and a miss. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Back up the middle. Hook up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So digging in now, Worrell Orr. He reached on a single in his first try. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Junior. And he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. Pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Leading off the inning, Nolan Ryan. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Nolan Ryan.
Slider's in for a strike. And that misses 1-1. Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now
So stepping in, Hunter Hook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fouled off. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base.
Well, the first baseman is under it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. In there, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Schmidt ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Griffey waits on it, and that's the third out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Ball
2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Into the box, Babe Ruth. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped to third. Tough to get 2. He's got it. The Dozier for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Felix Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Oral Orr. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Hit out towards second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time in the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Schmidt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The shortstop, Mike Schmidt.
First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Line to the right side.
No.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chipper Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Riding in once again, Johnny Bench. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Fouled away. This is in the air to right. Judge is under it. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Nolan Ryan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Popped him up. Pujols is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Goose Gossage takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Albert now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Leading off the Conquerors, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pujols trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 1 strike to Pujols. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Ready for another shot now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside. Strike 3. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Leading off the inning, Hunter Hook, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Hunter Hook.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that one right down Main Street. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dozier is there for it. 1 down. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad. And he'll step off and try and reset. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled away. He loses him on ball 4. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Inside.
That misses 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
Got him.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman, Brian.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
0-2.
The next 0-2. Line drive to left. Ruth is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Manny Machado now. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Machado now on 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Guerrero has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
The pitcher, number 34.
So here now is the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Jason Giambi is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Chopped weakly to the right. Pujols is there. The tag. Trevor Hoffman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now another 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
That's ball 3.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
2 strikes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and it's fouled away.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Inside. Ball 4.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Runner back safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And yet another throw over. And the runner back. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Robinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The third baseman,
So
number 10.
striding in, Chipper Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Pitch out,
I got a
nothing
ball, 1
doing.
strike.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And the runner's breaking for third.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. A sinker that misses for a ball. Three and 2, full count. The 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Digging in the switch hitter, Worrell Orr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Bruce Sutter takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Set, here it comes.
Now playing left field.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Jackie Robinson.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And Albert swings and misses. Good rip at the fastball, but it's 0-2. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Hit in the air out to left field. Robinson coming in. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Center fielder number 24.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Robinson over to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential goal. Stepping up now, Bruce Sutter, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Mike Trout is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Now pitching, Dylan Betances.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
The count is
Missed
1
with a
and
breaking
2.
ball. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hunter Hook. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. Over 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And the cutter.
Your attention, please. Now pitching,
ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Cody Bellinger will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hook Right there.
He's out.
And there's one down now. Here's Brian Dozier now. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Bounce towards the second baseman. Only play will be the first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score. Here's Manny Machado now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. The 3-2 now to Machado. Struck him out, so it remains. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Josh Hader.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols, 0-for-2 with a hit by pitch so far. Fernando Rodney comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Judge is under it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Pujols waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。